everyone! It's Rhonda Swan from the Unstoppable family, and we're preparing for Christmas here in our little household here in Tenerife, Spain. But today I'm going to be sharing our third characteristic of wealth. And this week I started off with really what are the characteristics of wealth. We start off with integrity, right? Really being to your word, right? Keeping to your word, honesty, and keeping your promises. You know, and then yesterday we discussed deeper about really keeping your mindset straight. You know, people that are wealthy or that create amazing wealth in their life knows how to really keep their mind straight and keep the right things in their brain. Well, the third characteristic of wealth, guys, is truly having thick skin. Think about it. If you're going to be creating and attracting wealth in your life, and not just financial, right? We're talking about just abundance and prosperity and just wealth in relationships, in everything around you, you may have some people that are going to be naysayers. You may have people that are going to judge you or that are going to make you feel that what you're doing is just not the right thing to do. Consider this. Think about people like Donald Trump. Right? Can you imagine if Donald Trump really believed all the people that said, you're a loser, you'll never be able to build Trump Towers, or you'll never be able to take over the top above Tiffany's, right? He took and created the most amazing skyscraper in New York, and he had to negotiate with Tiffany's, right? And people were telling him that he was completely off his rocker, that it would never happen. Well, it's those that are tenacious and don't believe the naysayers or don't believe what goes on around them. You know, entrepreneurs and people that create outstanding, amazing, attractive wealth in their life, they stick to their focus. They know exactly what they want and they go for it, regardless of what goes on around them. And you also have to be prepared, guys, to take a beating, right? To maybe crash, to maybe burn. But I use the philosophy as fail forward fast. The sooner that you can fail forward in business or in any decisions that you make, the sooner you can get right back up and start making them again. You know, if you followed my family at all, we actually had a pretty massive crash and crumble about 5 years ago in real estate, and it really could have left us destitute. We actually did lose all of our assets that we had, and we had to start over. Now, I could have went back to a job. But can you imagine what would have happened if I didn't live up to the vow that I made to myself first? Which was that I don't really ever want to work for a company. I don't want a boss telling me what to do every day. I don't want to be told, well, how my bonus structure is. And then the other vow that I made to my unborn child that said I'll never put her in daycare. Have you ever had those thoughts in yourself? Have you ever made those vows or made those promises? Well, the characteristic of wealth today is truly about being thick-skinned, no matter what happens. Bounce, fall, and bounce back up again. Because I tell you what, it's going to keep happening, right? It's a cycle. Things are going to get difficult, and it's going to be hard, and people are going to judge you, and you're going to fight, and you're going to want to quit. But guess what? The best characteristic of wealth is getting back up and going for it, knowing what you want, putting your blinders on, guys, and just going for it. So I want to inspire everyone today to really, really think about what are your characteristics of wealth right now. Are you living in integrity? Are you cutting out the clutter in your mind? And are you sticking to your goals and sticking and being completely thick-skinned so that you can live up to the promises and the vows that you make to the people around you and to yourself? So think about it today, guys. Take a little assessment of your life and of who you are. And now start digging deeper into the characteristics of wealth that you want to start creating around in your life. And tomorrow is going to be a powerful video. So I'm going to talk deeply about financial wealth. Right now we're building around the wealth around us. I'm going to get deeply into financial wealth. How do you create it? What are the opportunities that you can have to start developing maybe an additional stream of income? Or ways that you can start thinking different so that you might be able to take a little bit of extra travel time each year. Right? We follow Tim Ferriss. I'm going to give you some of those hints and those tips of how to do it and how to start thinking differently so you can begin to live this ultimate fulfilled dream, this ultimate fulfilled life. So guys, this is Rhonda Swan from the Unstoppable family. I want you to go ahead, feel free to click below me. It's going to take you on over to our blog, and we also then have a site that you can see the blueprint of what we use. Feel free to take a look. But tomorrow, make sure you're here. This video will be sent tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. You're going to get it right in your inbox. Guys, have a great day and be unstoppable.